Welcome back to Bourbon Riders. In today's hunt of a unicorn, we're going to go to 3 locations and see if we can find a unicorn. First up, Uncle Jack's. Our second stop will be the Crabapple Old Bottle Shop. And then third up, the wine store over in Alpharetta. And they're actually going to let us in and do some filming. So we hope it's a great hunt, and we'll see you out there. Okay, well, we hope you're enjoying our In the Hunt of a Unicorn series. This is episode 4, and we certainly have had our audio problems on this, and putting audio inside of a helmet and driving down the road is not the easiest thing. What I was just doing there was making sure that the GoPro was on, because I've had a few cases where the GoPro, I hit the button with gloves on and the GoPro's not running. So I'm always having to, after I turn it on, go check myself in the mirror. It's not that I'm vain, I want to make sure the darn camera's running. So we've got a fairly short ride here today, and I'm going to edit out some of the trip there so the video isn't too long. Alright, for our first stop, we're headed to Uncle Jack's Spirits in Canton, Georgia. This is just a little bit south of where I live, so it's kind of a local liquor store for me. It's surrounded by a really big subdivision, and so they keep a fair amount of bourbons and rye in their store. Their shelf is probably, I don't know, 25-30 feet long, and 6 or 7 feet tall, and like I said, they keep it stocked up. I don't see a lot of unicorns in the store, but they have most of the fan favorites and the ones that I like to restock with. So we're going to head in the store and see if we can find any unicorns today, and if we do, we'll come out and let you know about them. Alright, we just got through looking in Uncle Jack's, and no unicorns were found. Had a nice talk with the proprietor inside, lady that I see here all the time. She said she occasionally gets the Eagle Rares and the Blantons, but they go just about as fast as they get here. So we're going to go on to our next location, which is the Crabapple Bottle Shop, or Old Bottle Shop, and see what they got. Well, we struck out at our first location, and really not that surprising. It's a great little shop, a friendly service, but I just don't see a lot of the higher-end bourbons that I'm usually hunting, and certainly I haven't seen any unicorns in there. The 1 or 2 high-end bourbons that I have seen in there have been just out of my price range. So, but it's a great shop to refill some of my favorites. So we're headed on to our second destination, which is the Old Crabapple Bottle Shop. It's, I guess technically it's Alpharetta, but it's a great little location. They carry a smaller amount of bourbons, but really more of the bourbons that I'm hunting. And the most important thing, they get allocated items once every couple of weeks, so we're going to check out and see if we can find a unicorn today. Well, no luck at our second stop. A couple of days ago I had stopped by and was talking to one of the proprietors and talking about the kinds of allocated items he's been getting. And believe it or not, he's been getting Blantons, and he puts them out there and pretty much around list price, and they go as fast as he can put them out. So he told me what day to call and check with him, and if I would call ahead, he would put my name on one and put it in the back. So it may be that I'm not going to find a unicorn at this store on the motorcycle, because the day they stock these things is the day that they sell them, and unfortunately it's not on a weekend when I usually do or in the hunt of a unicorn. So I may have to find that unicorn in a four-wheel vehicle, not the way I prefer. But we're now coming into our third location, And we've been invited in the store for this. This is the wine store in Alpharetta. And I've made friends with a couple of people in there, Michael and Alex, and they just very knowledgeable about bourbons and ryes. And I just talk to them all the time about all kinds of things. So we're going to go in. We're going to do a little bit of filming inside and see if we can find some unicorns. Well, we're at our third destination, the wine store. And we've been invited in to basically see what kind of selection they have of bourbons and ryes, and to meet with some of the guys like Michael and Alex who will give us a little bit of a tour. So this is our third stop in the hunt of a unicorn, and we're going to go see if we can find a unicorn or we strike out. We'll see you inside. Okay, we're in the wine store and we're looking at some of their picks that they like to put out for their customers. The quarter horse wheated. We've actually picked up one of those the other day, and going to put it in our first pour series. And of course, the Woodinville product. We like the Woodinville. We've got it in our inventory. The Davidson Reserve, which was one of the store picks we got from them probably about a month back, and really nice Tennessee wheated bourbon. Kind of a surprising taste. We like that, and we think that's, just an excellent price. Some of the other store picks they got going on here. I've been meaning to try this bottled and bond, this Old Fourth Distillery. That's a local product. I just haven't had a chance to, but we might get that chance soon. You should come down here and buy this Cooper Creek Barrel Reserve, because I can tell you, for the money, you will not find a better bourbon on the market for that price point. And they've got the regular Cooper's Creek or Cooper's Craft and the Cooper's Craft Barrel Reserve. So this is the Wine Store Hall of Fame right here. This is their bourbon selection. Going back, it starts in, you're into the rums and so forth and the Crown Royals. And then we get into our Maker's Mark series. The 101 is something I've been wanting to try. There's Bullets, Jack Daniels, Jim Beams, High West, the Whistle Pig. I've got friends that really like this Whistle Pig product. I've got this Whistle Pig 6-year bourbon. I thought it was okay, nothing great. The Baker's 7 up here is one of the ones I wanted to try. And of course, Widow Jane. You just cannot go wrong with any of the Widow Jane products. They're 10-year products. They've got the Bardstown. Of course, the Woodinville products, the Four Rose products. And then some ones I've heard good things about, like Contradiction. I tried the Angel's Envy the other night. Not my thing with port finished bourbons, but the Smoke Wagon, that's got good reviews. Barrel Again. One of my favorites, the Old Forester line. You just cannot go wrong with the Old Forester, especially the 1910 and the 1920. These are great products, and that really is an excellent price. I want you to see that. For the Wild Turkey fans down here, we got the Wild Turkey 101, which is a fan favorite. And of course, I understand that a lot of people like the Rare Breed product. I'm not a big Wild Turkey fan, but that's got a lot of loyal customers. The Jefferson's Reserve, the George Dickel. I've never really had a reason to drink any of that, but they've got their own followers. Penelope is supposed to be really good bourbon. There's a Willet up here, and then now we're getting into the gins. So this is their regular stock area that they use, and then they have some displays and so forth that they have where they put more product, as well as the store picks up front. So if you're in the area, you definitely want to check out the old wine store, because they're more than just wine. Well, strike 3 and you're out. We struck out today. No unicorns were found. So what did we end up with today as our consolation prize? Redwood Empire. Now, this was recommended by one of the clerks in the store, Michael, and he had nothing but good things to say about this bourbon. So it was around $34.99, certainly underneath the price point that we have to have for a consolation. We're going to give it the right treatment in our first pour series, probably within the next few days. So if you like this video, please hit the like button. And if you'd like to see more of these kind of videos, please subscribe. Hopefully next weekend we'll be on another journey in the hunt of a unicorn. See you next time.